Welcome back, guys. We just got a gold Skulltula that was in this hidden room, so we're going to return to the Guilloutine Cavern. So we're going to work our way back across these invisible platforms here. In any case, as soon as you get back to this platform over here, you'll find that Stalfos has reappeared. You have to defeat it again. And once again, the best way to defeat them, in my opinion, is just use the Vigoron sword and get right in their face, and it causes the Stalfos to attack you. Because you're just constantly just stabbing right in their face, it will make them raise their sword to attack you or jump out of the way, and thus their defenses will be down. So that way you can just keep hitting them repeatedly and take them out really quickly. You want to hop onto the platform that is going up and down. You want to hop down onto it while it's low, so that way you can get on top of it, and then you want to hop onto the other main platform, onto one of the flat parts, because that way you have the most area that you can get on top of, and you'll be a lot more safe that way. Up ahead there are all these silver rupees you have to collect. I suggest you just avoid the blade traps, and here I actually didn't back up quite enough and I got hit by one. In any case, once you've collected all of the silver rupees and you've killed the beamos in the center, which reveals one of the silver rupees, this will open the doorway. You can head on into this next room. So in this room there are some crazy spiky trap things straight up ahead, and you do not want to get smashed by them, obviously, because it'll make you restart the room. So you want to, there's no way to sneak past them really. I mean, you'll just get smashed by them. So if you look at the sign, it'll tell you that you need a, you want the stone umbrella in order to get past this puzzle. So if you use your lens of truth and you look around, you'll see that there is a stone block that is inside this little cubby right there. So you want to pull out the stone block, and then at that point you want to push it along ahead of you, so that way it will block the spiky platforms from killing you. So here up ahead, I suggest you just keep inching it forward until it is underneath both of these platforms, and that way you'll be completely safe against them. So check this out. Now they're both trapped and they will not hurt you at all. So you can head off to the side. You'll see that in one of these little room things off to the side there is a gold Skulltula. So kill it, and you can collect token number 83. So you want to continue pulling the stone block all the rest of the way along this little secret path here, and then you will be able to get on top of this little ledge. It will give you enough distance that you can jump on top of the stone block. So once you've done that, you will be able to climb on top, and then you can hop onto the platform on your left. Once you've done that, you can climb over the top of the spiky platforms. Actually, the top of them is okay for you to walk on. So you want to get on top of this platform, and then you will be able to get on top of the spiky platform itself, and then go to the opposing side, and you'll see that there is a switch that you can step on. So do so, and this will make a small chest appear across the way. You can either long shot to it, or you can get on top of this platform right here, and then just hop to this platform when it's at its highest point. So open the small chest to get a small key. And you'll see on your mini-map that there are other chests in this room, but they're all things like recovery hearts and rupees, so I'm just going to ignore them. Return to the Guilloutine Cavern and work your way back to this twisty little platform here. You should have one small key at this point, and you will need it to continue your way through the dungeon. So work your way to the left, and if you use your lens of truth, you'll see that there is a hidden platform straight ahead that goes back and forth. So you want to hop across, get past the guillotine, and then you can get on top of this platform that moves back and forth, and then hop across to this little platform where you will find a locked door. Head on through, and in this little room there are a bunch of rupees that you have to collect. I suggest you kill the ReDeads first. You can play the Sun Song if they cause you any problems, but you should easily be able to sneak up behind them and slash them up. So once you defeated them both, a small chest will appear in the center containing arrows, I believe. I was full of whatever it had within it, so I only got a blue rupee. In any case, once you have done that, we're going to collect all the silver rupees in this room. There's the one on the left, or the one on the right side of the room, I should say. That one is very easy to get, simply hookshot to the target. The one in the middle is just right out in the open, and the one on the right side you can want to hookshot to the target once again. We're going to be using our lens of truth every once in a while to avoid getting hit by the spiky platforms. Obviously, you don't know how to do that. The last two are a little bit tricky. There is a target that is invisible up against the wall. So hookshot to it using your Lens of Truth, and then you will land on top of the platform, and then use your hover boots to get the final silver rupee. So open the door on the left, head on inside, and there are several keys in here. You want to kill them immediately because they will go and get into the flames, turning them into fire keys. Fire keys are much more deadly. You want to kill them as soon as you can. If you do not manage to get them in time, then quickly stop using your fairy bow or hookshot, and then use your shield to avoid getting hit by their flames, because they will do additional damage. Start climbing up the ledges. You'll see that there is a gold Skulltula in the middle, and we'll collect that in just a moment. So continue working your way up and kill the remaining keys in order to open the door. So real quick, you want to pick up one of the bomb flowers and then toss it into this flaming skull urn thing. And once that blows up, then it will reveal a small key that pops out. So we can collect that in just a moment. Turn around and kill the gold Skulltula to collect token number 84. Once you've collected that, then head over and pick up the small key before you leave the room. That would be a good thing not to forget. And then you want to head back and go back to this room with the invisible spiky things in the middle. So next we're going to get into this upper door. You want to hookshot or longshot to the target that is the invisible target that's on the ceiling. You have to use your Lens of Truth to see it. Then you want to head into this locked door, and inside there is a wind puzzle. And this is the first time you've had to deal with anything like this, but these wind goblin face thingies will blow at you. And so you can either wait till the wind is not blowing and then run forward and then just get on the side of the faces or whatever, or you can just simply wear the iron boots, which is probably a lot easier. Head forward, you'll find a big Skulltula, kill it, and head on through. And once you get to this ledge, you want to wait for this particular wind goblin face thingy to stop blowing. Then you can equip your hover boots and run across this ledge. Once you appear on the other side, you want to probably quickly equip the iron boots in case the wind starts blowing again. Then you want to hop off this ledge. Make sure you use A rather than continually pressing a direction on your analog stick, otherwise you'll keep climbing up like I just did. Once you head across here, you want to keep your iron boots on because there are several wind-blowing doohickeys over here too. So you'll notice a new enemy up ahead. It's an antagonistic eye switch. This particular one will blow fire at you occasionally, and it serves no other purpose. You can kill them by simply shooting their open eye with an arrow when they're right before they shoot at you, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. Head into the room across the way, and you probably want to take off your iron boots, and you'll find yourself faced with two ReDeads. You can play the Sun Song to stun them momentarily, so also inadvertently make a fairy appear inside this room, so that works out in our favor. Collect the fairy if you so desire, and then you want to head across and kill the remaining ReDead. Once you do this will open the doorway, and you're probably wondering, why did we come in this dead-end, pointless room? So if you turn around, you'll see that Navi flies up to this wall and turns green. So you can Z-target it and press up C to hear the wall's advice. It talks to you and it tells you that you should let the wind guide you using the sacred feet. So it's referring to the wind just outside. There is an invisible wall that you can use to get into the next doorway. Unfortunately, you cannot go far enough even with the hover boots, so you have to use the wind to your advantage to go incredibly far. So up ahead, you should equip the iron boots so that the wind doesn't blow you off the ledge yet, and then you probably will want to kill the eye switch. And so you want to face towards it and shoot it with an arrow to shoot it down. If you do not want to do that, you just want to ignore it. Just wait for the wind to stop blowing, equip your hover boots, and then wait for the wind to start blowing again. When it does, then quickly start running towards the doorway. You should get enough momentum that you can make it to the door. So in this particular room, you want to avoid getting frozen by these Gibdos right up ahead. So because they can freeze you while you're in the line of patrol of the blade trap that is right in front of you. So to avoid getting hit by the blade trap, you should stun both the Gibdos or shoot them from afar with your fairy bow. Sneak forward while avoid getting hit with the jars like I just did, and then kill both of the Gibdos. Once you've done that, then a small chest will appear in the center of the room containing bombs. If you are full on bombs, they will just give you a blue rupee worth 5 rupees instead. Now, you'll notice if you look on your mini-map that there are still, it shows you how many small chests are in this room on your little mini-map on the right. So, you'll see that there is a chest that is off in this corner of the room. And so, you know, they gave you bombs just a second ago, so this is a clue that you can use it on this scarred-looking ground thing here. I guess that means it's bombable. In any case, you blow it up, and you'll see there's nothing there. But if you use your Lens of Truth, you'll find a small chest. Open it up to get the small key so that you can get out of this room on the other side and continue your way through the dungeon. So that is it for this room, and that is it for this video. Thank you for joining me, and check out the next section, and we will continue the final stretch of the Shadow Temple.